forms a pattern of great interest for architectural design. Then we saw the star octagon in the pattern of the quilt that I brought from my own home. The star octagon is a key symbol, geometrical symbol. We will see that the star octagon will form the basis of a four-dimensional cube in the next lecture. It also has great mystical significance, and it occurs in theological contexts as symbolic of resurrection. The 9 square was the form of the potholder I brought from my home. And we will find out in several lectures from now, we'll find out that the 9 square, with the 9 square lies the key to understanding a system of ancient geometry. I would like to focus for a moment on this octagon because it is going to be of immediate interest and relevance to us. I have here a very fascinating Amish quilt pattern. And if you look at this pattern, you'll see that it is made up of eightfoldness in many different ways. How many different ways can you see the number 8 coming up in this pattern?
I see 8 blunt points,
yeah.
Which each 4 forms a square.
Yes.
And then there's 8 sharp points.
8 sharp points, yes.
There are 8 black squares around the center.
And I can also see in the middle the green ring that is an octagon.
Yes, an exact octagon.
And then also I see an 8-pointed star in the middle.
Yes. Same star in my Amish quilt, precisely. I'd like to show you another pattern of another Amish quilt pattern, which also shows the number 8 in very interesting ways. You can see an 8-star octagon right in the center of this quilt. I should mention that the diamonds used in the Amish quilt patterns that we have just seen are different than the Tangram diamonds. The Amish diamonds have all equal edge lengths, while the edges of the Tangram diamond occur with 1 and the square root of 2 as units. Now, I would like you to try your hand at home in constructing an octagon with the Tangram square and the Tangram diamond. You will need 4 diamonds and 2 squares for your octagon, and the octagon will not be a regular one. Now, I would like you also to create your own Amish quilt pattern using the pieces from the Tangram set. In your Amish quilt pattern, however, you need not use all the pieces in your pattern. You can use only some of them. You can also repeat any one of the Tangram pieces as many times as you wish. You may also use in your pattern the Amish diamond. Now, I would like to show you some examples of Amish quilt patterns. Here is the first. You'll notice in the center there are a number of Amish diamonds surrounding a point, central point. Here is another pattern. You'll notice in this pattern we have 8 Amish diamonds surrounding the central point. and 4 squares in each corner. This is a very traditional looking Amish pattern with very fine texturing. And you'll notice that this pattern has the square within the square. Here's a lovely pattern which occurs within an octagon. It is like a kind of mandala. It looks almost like the sacred mandalas. And there is, again, a octagon in the center and a number of squares and interlocking squares. Here's yet another pattern illustrating a beautiful use of color. And once again, we see the octagon in the outer border. This is another image just to show a more modern version using the same pieces. And again, tangram diamonds are used in this. I'd like to show you one more pattern. This lovely pattern composed of squares and triangles. And you'll notice that there are 5 squares within squares, descending from the outside to the interior. Okay, I would like to summarize some of the things that we talked about today. And first of all, it was my hope to try to show how mathematics is central to the whole concept of design. And also how the interesting ideas can appear in mathematics by paying attention to cultural contexts. And this is something which really is not done very often in mathematics. We think of the whole idea of art and science as being in 2 different camps. Sometimes these are even enemy camps. Yet if we can bring them together through some of these wonderful exercises, we will be able to they'll be of great benefit to mathematics and to design, both. Thank you.